want it, baby, more than I want it.
They don't.
Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me.
Please do. Believe me, baby.
Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me. Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. I'm up on it early, bright in the morning. This feelings like I'm performing right after a long night of recording. For all those dark, cold nights I was dormant, have to be handled accordingly. Cause those that are
Welcome back. Y'all seen that intro? Did y'all see the intro though? Like, hold on, before we get into all that. I'm Duct Tape from Upstate 518 to be exact. As soon as I jumped off the porch, I was going G-Packs. Know that, aka Network King. Huh? Welcome to the Quotes Podcast. That intro was fire though. Intro was fire. I just have to say that. I definitely have to say that before I say anything else. That intro is definitely lit. Who came up with that? Who figured that out? Moi. Who but me? Yo, welcome to the Quotes Podcast, where you can quote me on this, man. This is another episode where we're about to dive. We're going to get into some things, man. I just want to thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for, doubling back. If you didn't see the first episode, make sure you go check out the first episode. That first episode is up there. Just make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Stay involved. Get involved. That's what we do here. The first one, I explained to y'all how we going to do these things, like what this is all about, how this podcast is going to be run, things of that nature. So I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm going to jump right into it because, I told myself, I'm going to just do something like once a week. And, bro, I can't do something like when I get involved with something, once I put myself and put forth effort into something, I have to continuously do it. I can't just halfway nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to always tell me, like, ain't no halfway in nothing. Ain't no half stepping. That used to be her saying, like, and I told you, this is a quotes podcast. So, we're going to be quoting a lot of things throughout this whole journey. However, ain't no half stepping was one of her sayings that she definitely embedded in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that I can delve into something and do it halfway. I can't do it. I choose not to. We're not doing that. So with that being said, like, I told myself in the beginning, like, yo, listen, boom, I'm gonna do one episode weekly. I can't do no one weekly. I just uploaded episode 1. I'm right back doing episode 2. You know why? Because there's too much going on out here. There's too much going on. And I have to say it. I have to, I got to speak my piece, man. Everybody has the opportunity to, speak upon things and how they feel about things. And you know what I'm saying? I created this platform so I could speak my piece, how I want to speak my piece to who I want to speak my piece to. Like, so why wouldn't I do this on a continuous basis? If there's things, listen, man, you heard what they said. You heard what my boy Rico said, who was it, Ace? Did he say to Ace? And paid in full, man. Put your skirt down, B. Niggas get shot every day, B. Like, you feel me? So things happen every day. There's no way that I could just do a once a week joint. Even though my schedule is extremely busy. My schedule is extremely busy. And, I want to take the time to actually before I get into that, this is the Quotes Podcast, man, where we simply talk about quotes. You know, we take quotable situations and create them to quotable moments. You know what I'm saying? So, I got some things that we need to discuss. Man. However, before we get into that, this is episode 2. The quote for the episode. The intro quote for this episode that we have here is none other than blood don't make us family. It only makes us related. And that was said by my boy Ransom, straight out of Jersey. Ransom, what up? Ransom is definitely my top 5 when it comes to rappers alone. When it comes to hip hop, man, Ransom is definitely in my top 5. I've been saying that for years. When he was Duffel Bag Ran and all that. You know what I'm saying? With the A-Team and all that. That's when I was saying that Ran was in my top 5. Been saying that. It's never going to change. Let's be clear about that. It's never going to change. So the beginning of this podcast, the intro quote will be, blood don't make us family. It only makes us related. Now, I'm going to dive into that a little bit because, you know, for those who know me, for those of the people who know me, they know that, you know what I'm saying, my loyalty is like, it's crazy. Like I'm loyal to a fault at all costs. Like it's just crazy to me. However, once that gets crossed into a negative path, it's a dub for you. It's quiet for you. You feel me? Now, when it comes to family members, when it comes to blood, like, you know, you tend to give people an extra pass. You tend to give people another chance, an extra mile. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to family members, you tend to look over things. That quote right there is crazy because I find myself frequently having to stop giving people excuses just because we bear the same blood. We're from the same bloodline. I've done that for many years. Many years. Say, you know what? That's family. That's blood. You know, I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to put that, I'm going to put forth effort first to try to resolve any issue that we may be having. I did that for many years. Many years. I risked my freedom for blood. I risked my life for blood. I risked my happiness for blood. I've risked relationships for blood. Like, it's just, at some point, it comes a time where you just have to separate yourself from individuals and definitely from family members. Because sometimes people will take advantage of that, knowing that, yo, we family, he ain't gonna take it that far, or he ain't gonna take it there, or he ain't gonna dub me for too much longer, or, things of that nature, because you're family. No, like, you're just related. There's people that aren't even kin to me, or don't even bear the same bloodline, that I could say is family. And that's because how you carry yourself, how you present yourself to me. It doesn't matter what you do for other people or how you do it to other people and all that. That don't matter. To me though, like if you're a certain way to me, you're loyal to me and you respect me and things of that nature, then that's you could become family like. Let me explain this to you. Boom, right? Say if you have a child with a female or a male, an individual. Say if you had a child, son, because I'm talking to men and women on here. We're not just, keeping it one way. It's a two-way street over here. So if you have a child with an individual, you're building a family, correct? Now, you and that other individual, y'all not the same blood. Y'all creating the same blood. Y'all making creations that are going to be the same blood. You feel me? However, you're not. However, that's still your family. You're building a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're building a family. You just got to think of it like that. Like, sometimes it has to be, considered in certain ways. So that opening quote, like I said, is by Ransom, straight out of Jersey. Salute, top 5. Like, if you don't know about Ran, man, you got to be kidding me. He went on a rant this whole year. He done dropped multiple mixtapes. Like, and that's just doubling back after he done did whatever he did in his whole, like, career as a rapper. Like, Ran is solid, man. Period. It's the only way I could put it. You feel me? So that's the opening quote, man. That's gonna be the quote for the episode, man. Or blood don't make us family. It only makes us related. Crazy. All right, so boom. Now, let me start off after that. Let me start off by saying I apologize to anybody that may be in my inner circle, anybody that may be reaching out to me, or all right, let me explain it to you like this, right? Let me just break it down like this. All right. You know how, like, if you're on the gram and then, you see a funny meme, you might send it to a person, you might send it to, a couple people or whatever, and then y'all get into your little groove, and then I see a meme, I send it back, you see a meme, you send it back, boom, 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 like that, like you DM it back and forth, right? All right, so boom. I'm 1/3 part of a group chat called the Violators, right? Shout out to the Violators. Y'all know who y'all are. Hopefully soon I'll get them up here. So, y'all can all meet them in the flesh, per se. You know what I'm saying? However, shout out to the Violators because, they be, like, we be up. I'm up all night. I work overnight and all that. You know what I'm saying? I drive trucks and all that. And then I forgot to say that the last episode. Salute to all the truck drivers. Salute to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? that's making the world go round for real. Because, without truck drivers, like, nothing's getting nowhere to nobody. Essential workers, like, top of the shelf. We top tier essential workers. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. So I work overnight and all that, and then, my fellow violators, they be up all night or up early per se. You know what I'm saying? And then, just boomeranging memes back and forth, boom, 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 boomeranging memes back and forth, right? Now, mind you, before I started doing this is, like I said before, this is something that's been in the making in my mind. Like, in my mind, it's been in the making for years. However, I'm just now getting around to actually saying, yo, you know what? I'm going to bet on you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say you, I mean myself. This is me looking in the mirror, telling myself, like, yo, I'm going to bet on you. I'm going to bet on you, man. Let's do this. So this has been in the making for years. You know what I'm saying? So now that I got around to doing it, a lot of extra free time done is a dub for that. It's quiet. When I wake up to go to work, I don't got extra time to scroll and all that. And try to figure out memes and look at memes and, you know what I mean? I might have some time to do it or whatever. However, I can't get right on top of it immediately. So, one of my fellow violators said to the other fellow violator, yo, what's up with this nigga? Why is he, like, what taking him so long to respond? Like, we sent him mad joints a week ago. He just now keep laughing at these joints today. We on a whole nother, we done spun already. It's funny, like, it's hilarious. It's funny, whatever. Like, you gotta understand, like, I apologize. This is what I'm doing now. This is my free time. This is what it consists of. And I definitely, because now once you look in the inbox, once you look in the DM, you got 30 messages in the DM now. It's like, damn, it's gonna take me mad long to go through all 30 of them joints. So me personally, I just say fuck it. I just say, like, damn, I ain't even gonna look at them joints right now. Because once you open it, and then, and say you seen them or whatever, now once you open them, it's like, damn, unless I really scroll all the way up to figure out where I left off from the last memes or whatever, I ain't gonna know what it is. I ain't gonna know what they are. So until I'm really actually ready to do that, like, I'm just not gonna do it. So I be like shunning the shit off. I put it to the side or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't even do it. So then it's like, damn. Now they like, damn, what's up with this thing? My shit is like, it's terrible right now. It's terrible right now. So like I said, I just want to take the time to apologize to the violators, man. Salute to y'all, man. Like, I'll get right back, man. I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back with y'all. All right, yo, listen. Whoo. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about, man. However, before we get to anything else, I must say, yo, I didn't watch the BET Hip Hop Awards. Salute to BET. Salute to the Hip Hop Awards. I'm tight. Like, I was asleep when they came on. I'm sure I'll catch them later on or whatever. Later on down the line, I'll catch them. I'm sure. I was asleep because I had to work that evening. It aired on a Tuesday or whatever. I had to work that evening, so I was asleep when it came on. I will say though, I did catch some highlights. I want to salute to So Def. Jermaine Dupri and all them. You know what I'm saying? He bought out some heavy hitters. You know what I mean? He bought out, oh, they were celebrating 30 years. You know what I mean? So he bought out Nelly. He bought out Bow Wow. He bought out Ludacris. He bought out Lil Jon. Like, the highlights I seen, epic. Epic. Lit. Crazy. Crazy. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. So Def, 30 years. Salute to y'all. And, you know, I missed some names or whatever. I don't want to, you know, them was just a few of the names of the highlights that I saw. But yo, the Brat? Yeah. Hey, yo, the Brat, though? Nah. The Brat, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, the Brat. You gotta chill. You just had a baby. Why you sagging on stage still? Don't, like, you gotta understand. Like, I know you know what I mean? The Brat gangsta album. You just had a baby, though. And then she sagged the joints in the end. When she did the under the joints, she sagged the joints. Her joint fat. Lord. 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 Her shit dumb fat, bruh. You can't be doing that. Bruh, you can't be doing that, bruh. Come on, man. You know way better than that. You know way better than that. Come on, man. You married, was she married, right? Got a wife and all that? Come on, bruh. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. That joint, what? Come on, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. She gotta relax. The Brat gotta relax because, you can't be doing that. You gotta relax, Brat. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You've got to relax. Salute to So Def. Salute to Jermaine Dupri. However, the Brat, you've got to relax. You just got a baby. You're married. You just had a baby. Come on now. That joint. Woo! Lord. Lord. Being that we on and being that we're on you know, performances and concerts or whatever the case may be, I gotta chime in on SZA. So they were saying, oh yeah, SZA got dance moves, SZA got dance move, boom, boom. I seen a couple clips where she was like kicking, doing high kicks and spins and all that mess. All right, cool. But one in particular, oh, SZA got dance moves. It looked like she's just jumping the fuck around, man, to me. You know, to me, it just looked like she just jumping the fuck around. She was just jumping around, like not even like synchronized with anything or in sync with anything. Just a complete jump around, like just a complete like jumping around. And they was like, yeah, she got dance moves. Weird. The fuck? That shit was like a bunch of fucking jumping around to me. That's all it looked like to me, man. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. It ain't look like too much of nothing to me, man. That shit did not look like too much of nothing to me, man. Just a hopping the fuck around, man. That's all she was doing, man. No, I keep the Bel Air. I ain't pop it last time. Not because I'm like waiting for them to send me like another bottle to be like low key, like, they sponsoring me now. Nah, I'm just saying I ain't pop it last time because I had to work. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't popping. However, I'm definitely gonna pop this motherfucker today. I ain't gotta work today. I'm definitely gonna pop this bitch today though. Cause I definitely do the Bel Air. Then I got my Giants cup. You know, if we talking sports, man, I'm a sports fan. You know, I ain't no commentator. I ain't no sports commentator. I ain't no expert. I ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I leave that to the people that are really experts at that. However, my squad is my squad. Like, you don't like it? Shit, I don't know what to tell you, man. My squad is my squad, man. Like I told you, man, I'm loyal. I'm a loyal individual, man. You know what I'm saying? So my squad is my squad, man. And that's really it. I'm gonna pop this Bel Air tonight, though. Yeah, I work tonight. So I'm gonna pop this joint tonight. You feel me? So, yeah, before we move on to the next joint, I have to speak on this. I have to speak on this. Like, Kevin Gates, man. What's up with I don't know, yo. I know a few females that be like completely like just head over heels for dude and shit. Like I ain't know like I'm not a dude that judges other men like to say like, oh, he ugly or he look good or nothing. Like I'm not a man that does that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not my place to say another man is ugly or looks good or something. That's not I don't feel for me, that's not my thing. So like I'm not gonna say that. I just don't know. Like I judge off of like pure energy, personality, like what I see. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you don't really know a person, it really is what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? So what I see is what I get. I don't understand. Like I have one particular friend, like when I tell you she's infatuated with this guy, it's like, what? It's like, yo, it's like, yo, I wish I could call her right now to be like, yo, why are you so infatuated with Kevin Gates? Like, I really, like, I don't know. Because I just need to know because there was something that I saw that was just the most, yo, this shit was nasty, man. Like, I'm not going to say that, we're not going to get into the type of guy that I am. However, when I ran this by, um, 1/3 of the Violators because, you know, they inquired on what I would talk about and when they came on, just to get an idea how it would be when they came on, right? Now, when they inquired about what I would be talking about, and then this was one of the subjects that I said, they were like in awe, like what? Like this is the type of shit this is the type of shit that's happening. This is the type of shit that's going on. Like I said, I'm just giving my little 1-2 step back joint to it. This is all I'm doing. I'm just giving my little 1-2 step back to it. That's all I'm doing. So when I told her, yo, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about you know, how Kevin Gates spit into the mouth of a pregnant woman while on stage and the enjoyment on this woman's face was just like, that is disgusting. Like, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. I just don't understand. All right, so I don't get. All right, mate, yo, listen, man. maybe it's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna get into my sexual encounters and stuff like that. I'm not gonna discuss any stuff like that. However, to just purely be like not in any type of sexual setting or not to be in any type of sexual act, to just purely lean your head back and let me spit in your mouth, like, that shit was nasty, bro. That shit was disgusting to me. It was disgusting to me. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. That shit was nasty as fuck. And then it's like, damn. Yo, I really want to call my homegirl and be like, yo, would you let him spit in your mouth like that? Cause you a Kevin Gates fan. You a Kevin Gates fanatic. I don't know. I just can't get jiggy with shit like that. I just can't get jiggy with shit like that. That is not my type of thing. It's not my type of party. I'm sorry. Let me get away from that, man. However, before I do so, let me just shout out Bel Air, man, the unofficial sponsor of the Close Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and like I'm gonna continuously say, if you ever, you out and about, you want to get me something, you feel like, being generous, one day you might come through, pop up on the podcast, feel free. Black bottle though. Black bottle. I know, like, I know my son likes the blue bottle. I know a few people that likes the white. The gold bottle is like dumb dry. Not to, that's just my preference. I prefer, what I'm saying, the rose. They got the, pink bottle and all that. I just prefer the black bottle. That's just really it. And then also, when you pop a bottle, I'm really huge on no spillage. Like, we do not spill. We do not spill. Just makes everything. It just makes everything way smoother. It was a little regurgitation on the top there, but it didn't spill. We don't spill. Yeah, so man, if you a Kevin Gates fan, man, salute to you. More power to you, man. More power to ya. More power to ya. I ain't gonna knock you. It is what it is. You do what you do. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing, baby. Now, all right. Before I get to the next quote, like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to try to chop it down into 3 sections. You know what I'm saying? However, before I get to the next quote, I got to discuss this one thing because, this one story, this shit, it really, like, I jack it. Like, to an extent. To an extent. I really jack it to an extent. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Like, people go through situations all the time where it involves multiple individuals, right? Like, it's really up to you to control yourself. You can't really control anybody else when it comes to a multiple person situation. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to reign true to you to figure out how you're going to maneuver, figure out how you're going to go about the situation for whatever it may be. So, shout out to Iced Up TV, man. You can follow them on the gram. Shout out to Iced Up TV. I follow them on the gram, and I seen something that they posted that was very hilarious to me. And I'm a firm believer. I'm not gonna say a firm believer. However, like, you know what I'm saying, art imitates reality, right? And the funniest shit is the shit that's real, like the realest shit. Like, that's the funniest shit. Like, you're not gonna, like, you could laugh at something made up and it'll be like, ha ha. But when you get that gut wrenching, can't stop tear coming down the side of your face laugh, 9 times out of 10, that shit has happened. It is happening in a moment, or it will definitely happen in the future. That shit is real. Like, let's be clear. The funniest shit is the shit that's real. Like, we not fabricating funny. You can attempt to fabricate funny. The funniest shit is the shit that's real. That's really going on. So Iced Up TV, right? They post some shit where there's 2 dudes and a female. The female's pregnant, and she's not sure whether it's one or the other. She's not sure who the father is out of the 2 dudes, right? So the 2 dudes is like, fuck it, like, you was clapping, I was clapping. They both rubbing her stomach. They all happy. You know what I mean? They like, yo, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here too. They can't figure it out until obviously she has the baby. So they both there and they holding it down. I'm like, yo, that's dope as shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's dope as shit. Like, I mean, I've been in my own situations where, not saying that, not knowing if you the dad and stuff like that. However, like, having the same individual have a child by a close friend. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it correlates with me. So I get it. Like, nigga, I'm not about to beef with you, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Whatever. So I get it. Dope vibe. I'm looking, this shit was fire. I'm like, yo, that's funny as hell, right? And then boom. Let me exclude myself from what the hell happened after that. Let's be clear. Let me exclude myself from this because I don't agree. Not that, listen, whatever you do is what you do. That's just not for me. It gets towards the end, they rubbing the girl belly, boom, boom, She like, yeah, she feeling herself and shit. And then they lean in and kiss each other. The 2 dudes. I said, God damn. What the hell is this? A throuple for real? Y'all, what is this? Is this for real? A throuple? Like, y'all, is that what, like, y'all just like, fuck it. Like, it went from y'all clap the same joint, she pregnant, and then y'all like, fuck it, I'm gonna hold it down. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it down too, bro. Fuck it. To now y'all dating all each other? Crazy as shit. Mm-mm. Couldn't get jiggy with that. And like I said, I'm not, I don't knock, people's preference or none of that. I just thought that shit was weird as fuck. Went from, we don't know who the baby dad is. However, we're both here. We're going to hold her down through her pregnancy. Boom, boom. At the end, they lean in and kiss each other. Crazy. I found that to be, I found that to be crazy. crazy, shit crazy, shit crazy. Yo, so moving on from that, last episode I was telling you about the nigga Keefy D just talked himself into a jail cell and all that, right? So then I seen something where where 50 said something about, he doubled down on something about that was said that Diddy got arrested for the for being involved in that shit and all that. You know, Fifth, that's why I fuck with Fifth. Like, controversy king, man. Come on, man. He came into the game on some controversy shit. Like, fuck everybody. It is what it is. What you gonna do? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fellow Cancerian. Salute. It's my guy. I fuck with Fifth. You know what I'm saying? However, he doubled down. Like, Fifth, though, he just don't care. Like, whether it be true or not, he don't give a fuck. Like, he's gonna say what he feel. And that's it. And stand on it, too. It's like, what y'all gonna do, though? That'd be the question. Like, what are you gonna do, though? Are you gonna say something? Or are you gonna do? You ain't doing shit. Nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you're not doing nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. Like, that's it. It's quiet. So it was something saying that maybe Diddy got arrested for being involved with the, you know what I mean, the murder of Tupac and all that, and keep it deep. Man, I don't know. I think it was just funny as hell when I seen the shit. So I figured I'd just bring it up because I did just recently, I did just last episode say about Keefy D talking himself right into a jail cell and all that. So, you know, it'll definitely be more to come on that. You know what I'm saying? If you wait around for me to be the source of it, you might be waiting around for a while, but I throw that in there right now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, look, I asked a friend of mine. I said, "Yo, does this make me like a blogger or something like that? Now that I do content to where I'm discussing situations that are going on?" And so she's like, "No, you're not a blogger or whatever. You're more like a vlogger now because it's like video involved or whatever." I'm like, damn. Like, that's what I'm doing now. Listen, all I'm really doing, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just want to, like, maybe this could be like my verbal book or my verbal biography or something. And I'm just documenting stuff that involves me, the way I look at things when it comes to these quotes, with filler of what's really going on every day in the world that we're living in. I mean, you know, if that could be, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be that guy. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's just documenting my everyday, my past, how I look at things, with filler of what's going on with everyone else in the process. That's what I'm gonna do. Can we come up with a name with that? Let's come up with a name for that. If we can come up with a name for that, that's fire. That's fire if we can come up with a name for that. Because I don't really know if I want to be like a vlogger or whatever. It's not really me. Like, I'm just really just up here just being me. Okay. And then, you know what I'm saying? I know people are gonna get a liking to it. Like, I'm me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm somebody. I'm somebody where I'm from. Let's be clear. Just trying to become somebody where you're from and where you're at. And You know what I'm saying? Things you do just correlate with your lifestyle. Because it's definitely a lot that, like, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Like, if you watch that BET Awards, you saw the brat fat old ass jumping around out the fucking pants. You saw that, you know, just filler in between the quotes that I'm saying. With that being said, let's move on to the next quote, man. And which is going to lead into the next discussion, the next topic. Shout out to Motivation Addicts on Instagram. Yo, I don't know if it's dudes, because I don't want to be like, oh, these dudes, and then it be some females over there running that shit or whatever. Who's ever over there running that shit. Shout out to them, because they post some real, you know, they post some real shit. Motivation Addicts, man. Motivation Addicts is spelled ADDICTZZ on the gram. Shout out to them. If you go and look, look at one of the posts they made where it was a young kid basically wailing on a younger female's, just wailing on a younger female for having a OnlyFans or whatever. Shit was crazy. It was out of control. However, in that post, the quote that they said, yo, this shit was like, this shit is shit crazy. Like I said, like on this show, we're gonna highlight quotes like that are really like deemed livable. Like you could live by these joints. Like if I didn't really say I came up with these quotes, however, I coined them, and then I, you know what I mean, I live by them, I abide by these quotes and all that. But that's why I said the podcast where we discuss quoted statements that create quotable moments, right? So the quoted statement that created a quotable moment was, your 2030 lifestyle will be determined by your 2023 decisions. Bro, bro, if that ain't some of the realest shit that people need to really like grasp, like you gotta understand, like this type of things that I try to explain to my daughters. I try to tell them, yo, listen, you have to conduct yourself in a manner that demands respect. Like you have to conduct yourself. I call you my little princesses. You're my princesses that will eventually grow into be young queens. You have to present yourself and carry yourself and promote yourself in that fashion. Because if you don't, nobody's going to respect you in that aspect. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. My cousin sent me a meme or like a link to where it said this. It was a father that was talking to his daughter, right? And he said to his daughter, oh, I got this old car, you can have it now. And when I say this, I'm kind of like putting it into my own words. I'm kind of just breaking it down because I don't remember it word for word verbatim. However, I'm breaking it down so that you can understand what I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make. So he said, yo, here's this old car, bring it to a pawn shop, see what they'll give to you, see what they'll give you for it. She said, oh, they only, long story short, she came back, oh, they only want to give me $100 for it. So he was like, all right, boom, take it to this car dealership, see what they get for you. Uh, oh, they only want to give me $1,000 for it on trading value. It's an old car. You know what I'm saying? It's a beat up car or whatever. So then, boom, he was like, all right, take it to this car show. She takes the car to the car show, and people at the car show are offering her $100,000, right? And then she comes back like, yo, damn, they want to give me $100,000 for the car or whatever. So that was a point that he was proving to his daughter, like, yo, listen, don't go around any people or go anywhere where you're not valued at your highest. If you're not valued, if people don't know, like if they can't see your value, if they don't know your value, they can't offer you anything other than what they know you're valued as. So you have to don't depreciate yourself, like really appreciate the value that you possess. And you have to know that you're valuable. You have to know that. Like if you don't know that you're a valuable entity, like you're not going to give off that energy. So you're not going to be presented with like anything substantial. You're going to be presented with the lowest of lows. You're going to be lowballed tremendously, repetitively. No, you don't go where you're not valued at. That shit was dope as shit when I saw that. Like, for real. That shit was dope as shit. I got 4 daughters, so I was like, I need to instill that. We need to instill this into our daughters and our sons as well. Like, just the same way, like, females being I'm in my soft female mode or whatever. I'm in my soft girl mode or whatever that is that, you know what I'm saying? Females getting into age, I'm in my soft girl mode or whatever. Like, these young kings, these young princes, they need to understand their value as well. You know what I mean? Like, these young boys need to know their value. When you start selling yourself short, you're going to get the short end of the stick if you sell yourself short. If you don't put yourself, if you don't put yourself on a pedestal, how could you expect somebody else to put you on a pedestal? It makes no sense. That's like you're doing one thing, you're presenting yourself to the masses as one thing. However, you expect these people over here to treat you contrary to how you're presenting yourself. How is that even possible? It's not. It's not going to happen. It's not possible. That's just weird. That's weird. That's weird. It's like people expecting, that's like somebody expecting me to treat you the way you don't present yourself. Like, what? You want me to treat you like this, however you present yourself in this fashion? I'm going to treat you the same way you present yourself in that fashion. Why would I? Like, why would I? It makes no sense at all. Like, come on, you got to be shitting me. It makes no fucking sense at all. Why am I going to treat you in a manner that you don't even treat your fucking self? Shouldn't me? Yeah, so boom. Motivation addicts. That statement, that quote, your 2030 lifestyle will be determined by your 2023 decisions, man. Know that. Pay attention. In a nutshell, what you choose to do today will reflect how you live tomorrow. And it's that simple. Just in case it got a little over motherfuckers' heads and shit. Don't let it go over your head. Which leads into the next discussion of the young boy was wilding on shorty like, oh, she was like, oh, I could be I could have went to school to be a lawyer or this, really, boo, boo, boo. All right, cool. but you're doing OnlyFans. And I don't not knocking what people do for their extra cash or what they do in their free time. I don't knock it. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm just basically discussing what this young man said, and then trying to explain to y'all how it pertains to my life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do OnlyFans, shorty, do OnlyFans. Do it up. But then he's like, what do you say to your kid in 7 years to 10 years when it's like he get to looking up stuff or get to trying to figure things out, and then you pop up. Like, damn, I'm trying to look at some porn or some shit. I'm trying to look at some shit to get right to because I'm trying to figure this shit out. My mom's pop up. That's wow. Listen, like I said, to each their own, do your thing. Do your thing. However, what I will say is, when I got a Snapchat, I thought Snapchat was for damn. I know Snapchat could get a little frisky, a little hazy. I know Snapchat can get like that. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, it's like I don't even want to accept no requests no more because everything is a damn buy my premium, pay for my premium. Sweetheart, I'm not paying for no premiums, man. Porn sites is for free, man. Porn sites is free. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. Pornhub is free, and there's mad porn sites. Shit is free. Me personally, I'm not paying for no premium. I don't pay for premiums. I'm not buying no premium, man. And then you send a little titty joint, a little this, that, and joint. Send it. Cool. I'm not paying for no premium, man. I'm not paying for no premium. Only premium I'm paying for is at the gas pump, man. that's the only premium I'm paying for. I ain't paying for no fucking premium, man. That's it. Let's just say that. Let's just get that out of the way. I'm not paying for no premium. And no knock to you. Do your thing. Shout out to you. I do what I gotta do to get my bread. I don't expect you to, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't expect people to be like, oh, damn, I'm gonna go drive all night long for about 10 to 12 hours a day and maybe get one day off or no days off. I don't expect you to do what I would do, what I have to do or whatever to get bread, but I ain't paying for no premium. You know that? I ain't fucking buying no premium, man. It seems like every goddamn thing that pop up in my shit. Boom, you want a premium? Pay for this premium. Buy my premium. Why would I do that? I'm not doing that. Excuse me, no slight to the ones that do it. You do your fucking thing. I'm just talking about me. Not doing it. Pornhub is for free. Porn sites are free. They're free. I'm not paying no premium. Oh, one-time payment of $20. You know what I could do with that dub? You know what I could do with that dub? I can do something else with that dub, man. Trying to make me pay for a premium. I ain't paying for no premium, man. Like, that's it. That's it. I ain't paying for no premium. That's it. Okay. Alright, so boom. This is where this right here is my alright. Salute to the nigga that does everything first. Salute to him. This next joint, this is where it gets sticky. This is where it gets a little sticky. Because there's certain situations that, like I said, I have to just speak my piece on them. I have to. There's no way that I could just let these conversations bypass me without me at least saying a little something about it. I got to say a little something about it. I got to speak my piece, man. Joe Budden's getting under niggas' skin, man. Joe Budden getting under niggas' skin, man. Shout out to Joe Budden over there doing his thing. One of the innovators of this shit. One of the ones that, you know, took it to a new level. Getting that fucking bread and getting the shit pop for, you know, for people. And myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm new to this. However, I guarantee you, this is going to be one of the next best things that came to the podcast world. You can quote me on this, man. I'm telling you. You can quote me on this. However, my boy Joe Budden is reveling. He's ruffling feathers. He's ruffling feathers. Yeah, he is. He came at, what's his name, Kai Cenat. He said, it's going to sound like hate. It's going to sound like hate, but it ain't. And then this man's like, yeah, it is. It is hate. Nobody want to chill with the fucking Kai Cenat. Hey, I said, salute to the young brother. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the young brother. And he was tight. Like, damn, I just caught a fucking stray. I keep catching all these fucking strays, man. I keep catching all these stray bullets. Keep catching all these stray shots. I ain't do shit to nobody. I be minding my business. Well, this is what happens when you're you, Kai Cenat. This is what happens. My boy Buttons was wilding on Drake. Wild on this shit. And then another individual who wild on this shit. Shout out my nigga Bubba Dub. Bubba Dub.4 on Instagram, man. You go follow that man. Follow up with him, man. Trash. And he got some bud that's supposed to be, this ain't trash. You be bombing motherfuckers. Bomb Drake shit. Bomb Drake shit. Bomb Drake shit, man. Like I said, I got daughters. I asked my daughter, yo, you listen to Drake shit? Oh no, I didn't even listen to it. I'm like, oh shit. Damn. I remember a time where Drake's, what? I can't name you the albums and shit, like, cause I fuck with Drake and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you make a hit, you make some shit that's enticing, that, you know what I mean? That kind of like correlates with what I got going on at the time. I'm fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Drake or whatever. However, I had multiple people tell me like, yo, I didn't even check for this shit. Or my boy Bubba Dub was like, yo, trash. Trash, Drake. Shit trash. Button said this shit was doo-doo. So that's what I'm running with. Button said it was doo-doo. Bubba Dub said this shit was trash. My daughters didn't even acknowledge it. I spoke to another individual and didn't even care about it. It was crazy. It was like, oh shit, boom. And I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like, I listen to music. However, I listen to like certain type of shit. I'm not just, like, I listen, if it's a good hit track, I'll pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to check for whole albums. Unless certain people say something about it, then I will go check for it. Because I really definitely did go check for Diddy shit off the radar. Because I'm, you know what I mean? I'm an older dude, man. I like R&B more so. I'm not saying I don't like, you know what I'm saying, hardcore hip hop and all that shit. I'm definitely, you know, I'm born in the 90s. I mean, excuse me, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. So, like, hip hop all day. However, like, I like R&B. I be on my R&B shit. So I did go check for Diddy off the grid because, you know, Charlamagne put emphasis on that joint. He put emphasis on that joint. So I did, you know, I went and checked it out. And the shit was dope. I fucks with it. However, I will say this. This is what I was getting at. This is what I was getting at with Drake. You know what I mean? Joe Buttons bombed on him. They went back and forth, whatever. Boom, boom. Bubba Dub bombed on him. Said that shit was trash and shit or whatever. However, he gifted Sexy Red, and then I seen some other shit too recently with Sexy Red fucking looking like a goddamn lemon lime skittle on stage and shit. Yeah, bro, that shit just ain't for me. And it's definitely not for my fucking daughters. Like, that's just crazy. So this is what I will say about that. I believe that, you know, Kanye was talking to Cardi B's industry plan shit and all that mess. I don't believe that. I seen, you know what I'm saying? I watched Cardi's come up. Like me, like a lot of people did. I watched it personally too with my own two eyes, so I don't believe that is it. However, fucking Sexy Red, like where the fuck did she come from, bro? And then she got fucking lip gloss called fucking gonorrhea and come to, bro. If this ain't a person that's planted into the industry, planted into the culture in order to fuck it up and have it driven into a whole nother lane, into a whole nother way, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, that's a plant. All right? That's a fucking industry plant, bro. When somebody's planted into a perfectly well-oiled machine fucking planted in there to fuck some shit up, man. This is a plant, bro. And then this nigga Drake is fucking co-signing these plants. What are you getting, a super extra check? Drizzy? Are you getting a super extra check to like endorse plants? He gifted her a watch and shit. Oh, yeah, ice me out, Drake. Corny as shit. That shit was mad corny. I just can't even act to make it seem real. That shit seemed fake as fuck. Alright, so boom. And then now, which brings me back to no slight to her because I kind of fucks with her shit. However, it was just like the way she came into it. Ice Spice, you like not. If I'm saying Sexy Red is a plan, I'm gonna have to say Ice Spice is a plan too. However, like, all right, so she's like the drill female, right? Drill beat everything, drill, 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 drill. She's like the drill female. Like, you know what I'm saying? Typical comes from Queens. But if you look, you got to look at the backdrop. Look at the back. I'm a person that's all about the backstory, the backdrop. Where does this all come from? Like, this don't come from no fucking, from nowhere, from nothing. This comes from something. Like, what's the backdrop? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're out here saying you're this way or you maneuver in this fashion, you have to, it has to correlate, man. You have to tell me, I have to see that that's what that is. I have to see it. You can't just tell me that that's what it is. No, I've got to see it. I got to see it. So, long story short, yes, Drake, you're fucking endorsing plants, man. Because Sexy Red is a fucking plant. Where did she come from? Oh, I love you. Where the fuck did she come from, bro? How long you knew her? Maybe she's where? From where? What, St. Louis? Never heard you in St. Louis, being in St. Louis or whatever. Bro. And then you flew Ice Spice out, got her lit. Oh, her shit jumping. Drake flew her out. Boom, boom. Next thing you know, you unfollowed her. She's a dub. Boom, boom. You just got her right. You're getting a check to endorse these fucking plants? That's what it seems like to me. Drake's getting a check to endorse industry plants. Cause Sexy Red is a fucking industry plant, bro. It's ain't nothing appealing about her, none of that shit. She's just a fucking dub. Like, that ass. A fucking dub. Shit's crazy. However, you know, once Drake put the stamp on it, oh, Drake, Trash. Trash. Shout out my nigga Bubba Dub, man. Alright, so boom. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer, man. However, man, I just wanna get out of here. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. This is the essence of what this is gonna be. The Quotes Podcast. I got an opening quote, I got a midway quote, I got an ending quote. So my ending quote for this episode is going to be, patience is a virtue. Shout out to my moms. Shout out to Mom Dukes, because like she instilled patience in me. Never had it. Didn't like it. Didn't know what it was. Can give two fucks about it. However, she instilled it in me. And with that, I instill it, or attempt to instill it into others, because you have to be patient in order to get somewhere, in order to like be someone. You got to be patient. You got to be aggressive in the same notion. However, be patient, man. Patience is a virtue. What is meant for you will come to you when it's meant to come to you. You know what I'm saying? You can't rush nothing. Be patient, man. Stay hungry. Grind hard. However, be patient. You can quote me on this.